Okay, I have spot
Good
on to
morning.
the, good morning. I have spot on to the minute. So let me give you just a couple of tips on how we're going to run this morning. So what we're going to do, I know that, hi Jackie. I know that we have, Lori's going to get us up and recording, and then she's got to run her kiddos to school, and she'll be in and out as she's, I don't know, did you finish your deck over the weekend, Lori? And you're painting, you were painting, was it the kitchen?
Some of it's done. I also have guys coming to clean the floors this morning, like deep cleaning the carpets and the hardwoods and all that fun stuff. So,
Did you get as much done as you thought?
no, but I got a lot done. Had a lot. That some great people stop by and help. We have a great community out here, so
Oh, cool.
it's
That's
getting
awesome.
there. Yep.
Yay! So this is the week the house is on the market, right?
The goal is to have it by. We have a few more little touch-ups we have to get done before we can take pictures, but by the end of the week, yes.
Yay! Good
Yeah.
job. Congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, we're going to actually get ourselves started. What we're going to do as we start today, just for those live, and then I'll start like a recording phase here. Any questions you have throughout our leader session, which will kind of be like, it's a workshop for you to listen and write down action, okay? So when you're here live at action planning and goal achieving or goal planning, what we're doing different in this new format is I'm gonna actually present to you, it's almost like writing your checklist of what to do to kick off the month, and then mid-month, what to do to close the month. So I'm gonna kind of go through it. Actually, when we do the goal achieving now, you're going to have all the things to wrap up the final 7 days, and then all the things to start to prep for. You don't want to turn the calendar on Monday and go, oh my gosh, I don't have anything planned for the month. So we're going to also even talk about how to prep for at least the first 2 weeks of October. So this is the week you close out and you open strong. So as you do this, it's a great thing to grab your calendar. It's a great thing to get your to-do list, have your action in front of you. If you have your, I just had one, your October book, your sales brochure, if you've got it, get all of that. Because again, our strategy today is for you to get everything planned out, not just sit here and listen, not multitask. This is your leader session. You only have 2 a month for a very short time that we do these. So our goal is to have them about 60 minutes max. That's the max. So we're going to do that segment. During that segment today, we will have a guest speaker. Miss Evelyn's going to come share. I asked her to share a concept that I'm really excited about that. She was brainstorming with me on, and I just love what she was doing. So we'll add that in for today. Then what you're going to do is any questions or ideas that you want to share, just type them in the chat box. Because as soon as this session is done, we'll move into recognition, networking, and sharing, okay? So my goal is that we have 2 shorter sessions for recording purposes, and they're very target specific. So we're not having wandering purposes, okay? So that's really what I did when I revamped everything for September. Okay, so that being said, this will be where Lori will cut us into record mode. So I know she trims us down and gets us effective. So I want to say good morning, everyone. Welcome on September 24th. This is Jackie Geisinger, your regional director for the Amber region. We are joining today for the goal achieving session. We always have action planning and goal achieving. So because I renewed the strategy, I'll just do a quick commercial what this is about. This is a session for our building and top consultants or future leaders and leaders. 2 times a month, we all have a place to come together. There's 2 distinct purposes. The first hour maximum is really what I call a plan to succeed session. At the beginning of the month, we always do action planning, like what's hot, what's new, what's happening, and what are my goals, and what kind of action steps do I map out. Then about mid-month, and because for my travels I had to do today, near close of the month, it's okay. It's a countdown, how many days are left to still achieve your goals, but what action do you have to plan? This session will always be a tad different because you're going to have the leaders learning session, but you also need to come to anything like this with the brochure. So this one is getting you ready. You're going to close out September, but you also may have to add some planning for October time into your calendar this week, because you want to open the doors October 1st with things already mapped out for you and your team, personal and team efforts. So it's really important. So I try to give you strategies. I try to give you that checklist of, oh my gosh, I got to keep myself organized. Hardest part of anything in self-employment, managing time and staying organized. So I'm kind of that Garanimal coach for you, that I sort of grab all the pieces and I match the outfits together, right? So I'm going to take them and give you that checklist. So again, you always come, please come into these sessions completely focused. Try not to multitask. If you can, again, have your calendar, have your to-do list or action steps, any of your most recent action brochures, next month's brochures, okay? So we're going to take you through that today so that you can plan your time and do what we know is right, income-producing activities, where we're connecting with people and showing them what's in it for them, all right? So after this is over, then we stop and we go to part two. Part two, we're going to do recognition, sharing, and networking today. We've had topics the last two sessions. We just did the report session with Lori at the end of August, and then we had Alexa come on, or Alexandria come on, and she came on and taught us social.jeffra.com. So today we want pure sharing and networking. We just finished an amazing PIP, Paint It Purple week, and we also have had a great month of recognition from the month of August. So it's really an open share time and hearing from the best of the best. And then again, whatever we learn from that, how do we plan forward this week and into October? So really excited. I want to say it was funny because Diane Goodrich came on earlier with me and she said, oh my gosh, how exciting is it? All we've been seeing is all the sponsoring posts going on from WhatsApp to the Amber region on Facebook. So again, congratulations. Can't wait to see all of your success. I will be doing a Winter Wednesday seminar, or not seminar, session or segment on Facebook on the Amber region. I wanted to go live with any of our drawings from August, our drawings from September, and just share our top PIP successes. So I won't go through all of that today, but I will be doing that as we get to Winter Wednesday on Facebook this week, all right? So anyway, that being said, I want to say welcome. It's great to see a mixture of new leaders, future leaders, and leaders with us today. Thank you for joining me live. I'm going to go right into your leader learning session. And so again, we're going to take you over to my screen, and I'm going to share just a couple of basics to finishing September and getting ready for October. Okay, bear with me. So as we look at again, here we go. This is the theme where we left off last month, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me, in the action planning. And this is where we are today. I love this quote, and I love fall, by the way. Autumn carries more gold in its pockets than all the other seasons, by Jim Bishop. I kicked that off again today because this really is the season. I think we have 15 weeks left of the year, and this is when gold really does land upon your pockets as much as the trees. So again, these are our goals for the month. Right now, we land at 248 leaders. Our goal is 5,100 orders and having 62% and higher active ordering consultants this month. So you take your number of active. We've given all the goals to the leaders. I'll send updates to you tomorrow and on Facebook to let you know what leaders are running towards that 62%, which has been our goal since August. And our goal is 262 new sponsors and 10 new and renewed managers. So keep on going as we finish up and follow up to one of the busiest months where people are really looking for that extra opportunity. With the kids back to school, they're ready to go back to beginning new hope for their fall and holiday season. So let's take a look at what's our focus. So again, this is to help you, let me put this down here for now, really think about, as I do my calls, what are my scripts? I'm one of those for any kind of person I call. whether I was calling an I, an A, a P, or an N, inactive, active, pre-inactive, new, not yet activated. Whoever I was calling, I always wanted to have that script. If it was my clients, my hostesses, my potentials. So it really is about having a script. So this helps you make all your columns of contacts for the final conversations of September with follow-up. The key here, as we call those consultants, whether they're new, not yet activated, renewed, inactive, pre-inactive, that again, the Royal Color launch is coming. We just did the Royal Jelly Revitalize launch, and now comes Royal Color. So we move from revitalizing to color. So we want to make sure our consultants have an opportunity to get this pack for a mere $17 if they were 50%, and they can adjust to what their order size is. But we don't want to leave this commissionable pack. That is 75% off for our 50% consultants. So again, we want to make sure we get that message out, that it's a way for them to get 4 color products at just over $4 a piece, and they're royal. So again, that's a big key. Take this picture, cut and paste it into an email. Cut and paste it into a quick postcard if you feel that communication works better. Cut and paste it into a text, or just take a snippet picture of it. You can take a picture right out of your brochure and send it like a picture on your camera as you text, or WhatsApp your team, Facebook your group. This is final countdown to this commissionable demo pack. And again, one of the hot makeup products, I love this, I'm so excited for this. Beauty highlight sticks. Again, are you kidding me? This is at $5 at the lowest price for our 50% consultants. Even $6 at 40% is crazy. Even $7 because it's retail value at $22. So again, 75% off. Limit 1 of each. So this is some really raging hot news that don't take it lightly, that they're able to get these 2 product packs for $22, and that value combined is $76 and $22. That's $98. That is crazy. So make sure you're getting that message out all week long with phone trees, postcards, texting, communication. And we want to incentivize them. This week, all consultants, again, with a $400 personal retail order, they get the Jafra tote and they get the phone. So this is a great opportunity to really get that information out there. And it helps you again with sponsoring. Those new consultants sponsoring right now get a phone, the tote, and their free longevity balm. So it really is a huge value for our new consultants to be able to join this week with $400. So this is your big news. So if you're thinking about your branch, this is the communication you want to get out ASAP. So manage your minutes wisely. Think about your best communication. How do you massively do this? Do you do text groups, phone groups, etc.? And let's get this out the door ASAP. So here's the key. As we start with goal achieving, again, you've got 7 days counting today. So what did you write down on September 1st for your personal and team goals for September? You want to write those down or have those in front of you. Subtract out what you've done for personal sales and sponsoring, by the way, branch sales and sponsoring, district sales and sponsoring. Subtract what you've done, and that's what you have to do, and divide it by 7 days, counting today. When you do that, it will tell you, what do I have to spend my magic minutes on, my income producing moments that you have in your calendar available. So again, income producing available minutes are what you're trying to map into your calendar, IPAs. Turn those minutes into activities that lead you to achieving your goal. The one way to stay motivated in this business is to achieve your goals. You're the boss, you hold yourself accountable. So I made a little checklist here. I can post these slides, but again, it's for you to really think about. How many service calls each day is it going to take? And reminding every person you talk to, whether it's a consultant, client, or lead, are they here to buy? Are they interested in booking? Even a consultant can book a party with you to renew her friends and get reacquainted to Jafra. Do they want to buy today, book today, begin today so you know how to help them shop. That's important. You are a personal shopper, right? An advisor. And then I always end with, who do you know looking for us this fall and holiday season, whether they want to buy, book, or begin to have more this season. So remember to keep that little closing checklist there as well. So you don't go, oh shoot, I forgot to ask her this. So here's your checklist. As you call your clients, get those hot specials that you want to market, whether it's the $139 skincare, whether it's the $99, 5 for $99, 5 for $49, the $7 hand harvest on the back cover. What are your top features that you want to help them save the most money on today and the rest of the next 6 days past us? All right, consultants, you have a variety of lists. Let's start with the ends. Again, who do you call? New in their Fast Start program in their first year, if they're on trend to get the quarterly free ritual. Ritual, sorry. So make sure you put them on your list. If they're in their first enrollment month plus 3 months. So again, if we go backwards, they would have September, August, July, June. So June enrollees, new consultants, they're just ending their $1,200 for their first free ritual and enrolling them into a year opportunity. Then you go back 3 more months. So you have May, April, March. Anyone in March past is still in their first 6 months. You have enrollment plus 6 to earn the iPad. And you have, again, what are you reminding them? Don't let them leave gifts on the table. What if we could find a way to help you earn it? You have their first 3 months of free gifts if they've joined during July, August, and September. They have the longevity balm, the Paris, and they have the longevity cream. All of those consultants need your personal call. And then you've got all in August who are still here QNCing, okay? That helps you with recognition. So just an FYI to that. So again, anyone from August, we had a lot of sponsoring in August. So with that being said, again, get to that number. What do they need to do to QNC with 300 this month if they didn't last month? Anyone in September, helping them find a way to achieve $400 in sales. If they haven't had any yet, they've got 7 days ahead. So if you divide that out, it could be a $60 order every single day. Okay, so help them plan how to, or a quick Zoom party, or go on their Facebook page live and help them share some ideas with their friends to shop and save and do a ghost hostess drawing. It's also the last week for your new consultants from September to get their 2 new consultant packs only at 77% commission. Okay, once they pay, that's that commission. Then your demo packs again, like we just shared. Think about your I's and P's. Get active for holiday catalogs right now. They need to place an order or they're not going to be getting the November and December brochures. So this is really, really important that we get them into their mailings for year end. Plus, remind them, they may not even know this, about the 40% when they come back right now. And if they go to 400, they've got the tote and the phone. So a good time to reach every one of them. So 2 prizes in 1 week. Plus, again, that gives them 50% commission for October and November. So what do we have coming up? Coming soon in October, November, you've got the new Royal Color line. We've got Revitalize. We've got, again, the Royal Boost is coming in November. We have the new fragrances, as you can see in the catalogs, Flawless and Absolute Leather, and the simplest shareable selling season of the year, where 50%, maybe they never thought they'd make money, but they can during this incredible holiday season in their back pocket, social.jafra.com. Then the Not Yet Active, same thing. Look at your letters and start calling every day. For your active, we've already talked about it. Everything continues. There's one more list that you want to make sure you're coaching. That's your new managers. If you've qualified new managers first time in the last 2 months or 3 months, they are currently earning their $100 bonus. So I hope this helps you, but you really want to say what hours or segments of hours do I have to call this letter people, this letter people? Am I calling clients? Am I calling consultants? And what letter of the day? It's easier to do all of them in a quick calling list, but make sure you get your list of the story of what's in it for them, okay? So I hope that helps. That's just a little bit of getting ready to plan to succeed. So as we take a look at the calendar, I will be sharing with you, I'll do this calendar a little different. I've done a lot of leader sessions in the last 2 months and coaching times and realizing the power of this calendar. It's very color-coded. So thank you, Linda Wright. I'm going to give you a color-coded chart when I launch my October calendar this week for you. It's very intentional. It's not made to be busy, but I'll be teaching on this. So you will see gray has consistency, red, fuchsia, blue, and purple. So I'll be talking to you about what that is next month. Some of you already caught on to this, but always look around the outside. That's where you've got key actions, where you're learning the daily action from special care call days on Mondays, live parties, etc., to your daily posting ideas. That's what S is, social posting ideas. As we heard from Alex last 2 weeks ago, she talked about having daily posts and how important that is. So we try to maybe have a consistent theme. And then on the outside, it's setting goals, breaking it down, and tracking it every week, and then planning to achieve it every Sunday. So you'll see the outside perimeter of the calendar is where your action is. Inside of it is all of the places you need to be at particular times to help train and coach you. And if you remember when you were at national conference, or if you go download this amazing workbook that you all wanted from national conference that we gave to you, one of the most important things is looking at your schedule. That do you have 75% of your time as a way to meet new prospects? That doesn't just mean door knocking. That means that you're talking to at least 5 people a day, be it your consultants, be it your clients, be it out and about along your busy way, be it at a party. You're inviting people to buy, book, join, or refer someone, even if it's a consultant. So helping her buy, seeing if she'd like to book to relaunch her business, seeing if she'd like to, or if there's anyone she knows that needs more hope, or maybe it's her time again with this season. So remember, that's the biggest part of your time as you close the month. But you always, that's why this calendar was designed this way, with the power of 5 on the outside, giving you the recipe for success. Here's all the holidays that you can really focus on for the month to meet new people. Here's all your theme parties that were in the book for the month. Here's all your favorite offers. You're planning success around the perimeter. Maybe you do a live party each week or a party at your home, and these are the theme parties, okay? But on the inside is the rest of your income-producing activities, and that is coaching, planning, and training. If you look, the other 25% of your time goes on the inside of your calendar, okay? And I actually separate them out by color. So the pink is your tour. Where do you want to plug people into where the region is going to be seeing potential consultants and leaders? The red is where we coach leaders to be red hot and growing up to district director and beyond. The purple is your Jafra webinars, and your blue is your regional training webinars, okay? So the gray is all of your prospecting ideas for the month. So in case you haven't caught that, I always want you to know there's a method to the madness, okay? So that being said, talking about IPAs, let's go forward with what's left for the month. So you want to grab your calendar and make sure you've got this. If you missed any of these little mini series, these have been great little micronars that have been posted on Beauty Insiders. They come to us each and every Friday at 12:30 Pacific. This Friday houses our last one on how to use the revitalized tools that Jafra gave us. But you can see how to do the spa facial party, 4 steps, 4-minute ritual party, and again, how to actually add in some of your favorites should you want to do both of those. So again, we're just teaching you how to go out and share. So you could do drawings and see who in your team has watched any of these mini series, and maybe give a little revitalized tool to your consultants who watched all 4 and have them share at your meeting next week. All right, so hope ideas are popping into your mind. Hope your planning is popping into your calendar. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's prep you. So a couple of things. As you prep for October, you want to take a look at what are some of the hot products that have particular dates, because you want to plan in your calendar to really push those. If you look on the back cover of your October brochure, we have the Almond Joy offer. I know you all love the almond oil and lotion, but if you saw in the October brochure, it's not going to be back until January. So Jafra is buying as much inventory worldwide as we can from other countries to keep you in business with almond. But it will always be while supplies last. There's no way we can control that, but at least we're giving you the option. So let your clients know they may not get the order. And the key is you want to launch this first. This is the 1st through the 14th. So as you plan the end of September and the first 2 weeks of October, make sure you put the Almond Joy as a priority to let your consultants know now when you're calling, and let your clients know as you wrap up the September offer. Then you've got the pre-holiday sale that happens October 15th. So again, this is where the back of the book by page 51 launches us into what's hot for the holidays. It's a pre-sale launching our beautiful new Flores fragrance, the Parfum EDP, and we also have the Absolute leather for the men, and the Brights color collection with violet being the hot season color for 2018. So again, these are keynotes for your clients to know and for your consultants. And it's the last month, the month of October, for any advanced dynamics. That line is gone, just like Royal Ritual was. So now you will have making room for November 1st Royal Boost. So again, you can even get your calendar ready for your Royal Boost tour in November. I can tell you, your Royal Revitalized parties, Royal Color, Royal Boost, even a fragrance launch, a scent event with the season's best fragrances coming, really do matter. I have been in the region, I don't know how many I've done, maybe 15 now. And I can tell you very few are all using Revitalize, and these are our top consultants and leaders. So it's really worth it to keep it going. I'm not going to cut it short. We're just going to add what else is coming into ours. We will continue the Revitalize tour through the end of this year. So again, really important. Here's a key date for you. October 12th, Friday, will be a virtual tour for the Amber region. Note these times, Pacific times, 9 a.m. to 11 and 1 p.m. to 3. These will be Pacific time on our normal Zoom room that you're on right now. This will be for all consultants. You might even want potential consultants and leaders. We can house 500 cameras at a time, so we're prepared, but we need you to get prepared. We're going to be spreading the news from Jafra coming this week. You'll see the invitation and announcement. Why? We're going to do from all of your departments. You're going to hear from sales and training and marketing, how we're launching the fragrance launch. This is a big story, and if you don't like fragrance, get on the train. Skincare is an $80 billion industry. Fragrance is $48 billion, and 70% of those sales happen in the next 4 months because it's still one of the #1 holiday giftables. So this is a season to really grasp the story of fragrance, because fragrance is about a story. It is our Sept parfum that we've launched. We had Paris, and now comes our EDP Flores. Just like Paris is from Paris, Flores represents Mexico. And for men, our Absolute leather, which is a huge trend in the marketplace. So this is going to be a big push. This is going to be about pre-holiday and getting ready for the holidays to help you sell, sponsor, and launch a holiday season. Also, you will see in there those giftables. So I won't go into that, but I want you to get your team. I want our whole region being proud out loud of this story of Flores. It's beautiful. The fragrance is as beautiful as the model, as the marketing, and as the story. And we have the top parfumist. Oh my goodness. This is a perfumery that is amazing, this gentleman. So read about it in your October brochure, but I'm gonna ask everyone to wear fuchsia to that party. Let's celebrate marketing. Let's wear fuchsia to our parties, and let's get telling stories. Stories is what really sell, not facts, right? They only tell. So story selling is really what fragrance is about. It is our second biggest product line from our departments. Color, 15 billion. Spa, 15 billion. Fragrance, 48 billion. Skincare, 48 or 80 billion. You can see why. Those are the first two product lines in our department store for the holiday season. Okay, next we do have live tour meetings that we will be launching as well, our pre-holiday kickoff. These are in Spanish only, but in case you have any of Spanish consultants that would like to attend, here are those dates. All right, you can log into JaffraRoyalty.com under events, under Spanish language, and you'll be able to register there. We have on October 2nd, Sheraton LaGuardia in New York, the 4th, Dallas, Texas, DoubleTree Market Center, and the 6th, Montebello, California in the Quiet Canyon Hall. They're all from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., okay? And we're gonna take those long days and go live on our virtual tour. These will house, these are called supersizers. They're gonna house hundreds of consultants just like our Zoom. So, but because we're not live, we'll do it in a shorter way. So I want you to be able to get your team registered, and then we'll all be on Zoom. Of course, we always record things for you. And I'm excited because I'm going to be live at Jackie and Norma's Beauty Center down in Yuma. So we're gonna be live there with a live party, all wearing our fuchsia. So get your team ready, pull them all together in a room and do Zoom with us if you can. How fun is that with 500 cameras? If you each had 5 to 10 people in a room, think how many people we touch together. So I want you to get ready for that party and think about the fun that you can have with that. And we're doing 2 different segments. Okay, if you have questions with our live crew here today, make sure you type them in the chat box. I'll take them at the end of our prep and planning session. Okay. You know me, I always love the fun days or holidays that are fun being celebrated. Here's what's left for September. It's still National Honey Month, so you could go out and do Manuka honey tabletops. And you saw last week, we were on Fox News, I think it was out of Maryland, all about Manuka honey and Jaffra's longevity balm, having Manuka honey and one of the best products for the skin. It's also National Skin Cancer Awareness, and it's healthy aging. So age eraser facials. I'm not too sure who is doing this. I think Markia, you were doing your Facial Friday again on Facebook. So again, just so many opportunities out here. This week is one of the coolest weeks. I hope you Google this. I've talked about it, but it's here. It's International Women's E-Commerce Days. 50% of all small businesses are women-owned. Small businesses employ more people than all Fortune 500 companies combined. 60% of all students at universities are women, and the faculty is primarily women. So this is a week that international, across the world, we celebrate e-commerce. This week's goal is to encourage women to buy online. And coming this week is also National Women's Health and Fitness Days. So a great place to go talk about revitalizing their skin to look healthy and beautiful, protect from healthy aging and skin cancer, as well as your vitamins, housing great nature. Watch that video, our bee doctor, and listen to, again, your chief scientist officer, your video in social.jaffra.com. There's some really cool things to be posting about Women's Health Day. So again, see what you can do spontaneously and keep painting it purple. Getting you ready for October. You don't need to write these all down, but I always look at least the first 2 weeks of the month. I need to start calling now to book some tabletops. It's, first of all, you could plan. The 1st through the 5th is Customer Service Week. So stores love to give better customer service. So call them and ask them if they're doing anything special for their customers that week. You could even give away free Spa treatments for them and up to 10 friends with every receipt in a store. Set up a tabletop to just appreciate them. Give your clients a hand with a free hand treatment or back of the hand age eraser facial. All sorts of things you can do that week. And for you yourself, every day appreciating your customers. What could you do those first 5 days of the month? It's also National Work from Home Week. So what a great time to go to people who are at home, like moms groups. Go talk to them. Senior centers, think of where women are at home and how to turn their home into National Work from Home. It's also a time that you can be posting about the freedom of working from home. So these are 2 days where you can celebrate your clients, celebrate local business clients, their clients, and again, how to celebrate working from home and inviting people every day with personal posts. Notice people every day. I notice you're home with 4 kids. Have you ever thought about having a business from home? And message them privately. The second one that I'll go, and we'll do the rest next week, but from the 14th to the 20th, it's National Drink I think I said it different, sorry, Drink Local Wine Week. I got to tell you, and Carolyn Murphy Brown did so good at this. I remember her and I really crafting this out. She went to a lot of the different vineyards in her backyard. This is such a beautiful season when people start to go to all the vineyards in autumn. So we did different, Carolyn put together different tabletop events at the vineyards and was very successful. You can call it Merlot and Manny Night, Pinot and Pouts, which is perfect lips, Chard and Color. There's all sorts of fun things you can do with your local wine week. So start calling vineyards and see what you can do with something. Even local liquor stores, maybe doing something that week with samples, and you could do something fun right next to it. So I'm not going to go to all of them. We'll review some of them, but I always believe in getting ready for the first couple days of the month. So let's take a look at a couple more things to get you ready for October. October 1st is National Coffee Day. I love this. Twist your mind a little. Anyone who orders $400 that day as a new consultant, or any order, that's up to you as a consultant, I should say, you could do drawings for Starbucks cards or give a $5 Starbucks gift card or whatever your coffee shop in the backyard is. And again, maybe make a deal with the store manager that you'd love to give away gift cards if he wants to swap some gift cards with you. And you could do it with your client orders. Everyone who orders on that day from your clients would go into a drawing for Starbucks, or just give them an automatic $5 gift card with every $75 purchase. So again, just something fun. Why not have cash and coffee sessions or coffee and cosmetics that day? So where can you go while it's National Coffee Day? So think out loud. That's already coming next Monday. Also next Monday is National Hair Day. Plan to go live on Facebook or do a Zoom hair party or have a in-room somewhere hair party. We have one of the best hair care lines, and it's a full complete line, complete with your grape seeds to make your hair soft and a little curly. Again, working with argan oil, great hair care shampoo and conditioner, and I love the hair masking. It's the rage. So go live and talk about your hair products. Go study the product pages. Make that National Hair Day turn into a National Wear Day, wearing success. All right. The 4th is National Taco Day. So you could serve tacos, but why not host a TACO? Take a look at our Career Opportunity Party. I love doing this, going out and inviting people to tacos, inexpensive with turkey and beef, and just put out some different toppings. You could also have your consultants bring different toppings for their guests as well, and do something fun that day. The 7th is a Do You Matter to Me Day. This is where that day intentionally post and private message or text people that why do they matter to you? And I thought of you today because appreciation to inviting them to have more this season. The 9th is Face Your Fear Day. If you have fear of debt, fear in your life of some sort, fear of being lonely, or you are right now, a job you hate and you fear you're going to have to be there forever, that's a great posting day. I love little fun stories like that. And here's the 15th. We're going to end there. The 15th is Global Hand Wash Day. This is a weird day, but I love weird days. go on Facebook Live and do hand treatments, and just talk about the beauty of a system for your hands to always look and feel their best. And on the 15th, this is for you. It's National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. Weird day, but you know what? I got to tell you something. We changed our email size over the weekend, and literally I have not been able to send any emails since Wednesday. And I had to sit and gut out old emails. 6 hours last night, a couple hours on the airplane yesterday morning. Boy, does it feel good to dump thousands of documents out of my life. So I saw that and I'm like, yes, everybody clean out your desktop. That means on your computer. So again, just wanted to give you a preview. All right, last, let me just update your calendar. Something new we started in September as well was the monthly Mazda Orientation. If you are considering going into the Mazda, or you're brand new in the Mazda program, and I get that report each month, I now do an orientation where I show you how to do this and give you some action steps. And then I do have one-on-one availability for our Mazda enrollees. The second thing that I do is for new managers and promoting managers. Whether you're new this whole year and you haven't attended yet, or you're new just during the month of September, I also house this orientation. This also is going to be in October. Save the date, October 19th. 9 a.m. Pacific is the Mazda, 10 a.m. Pacific is for the managers and promoting managers, okay? So if you haven't attended yet, please join, and we will keep doing these each month for all of our new and renewed managers, okay? It's not just first time only, so you're always in a learning opportunity. All right, so the season is here. Here's some more opportunities for you. The gig season, the side hustle. This is when the most part-timers get part-time jobs. Let's save them from a $10 an hour retail, e-tail, horrible hours, horrible pay just to get a discount shopping. You're going to get more discount here than you could at any retail outlet. So we want to invite people to join and get trained right now so they max out their season of selling and sponsoring. So what we have for you, that Monday night at 5:30 Pacific, that is the Smart Start session. That's like an onboarding for new consultants if you haven't caught on to it yet. That's how to smart shop. That's how to use the smart tools and how to make smart money 2 different ways, selling and sponsoring. So we've got tonight, and then your 2 dates for October, October 1st and October 22nd. Then your Sundays continue, 4 weeks to success. We'll have some testimonies next month from those who graduated. So we'll let them share with you how these 4 weeks have been amazing. I want to thank Marie Menard, Lori Alley for doing this for our first month. We're learning it, and then we'll minimize your handouts for you, okay? So we'll give you a little quick checklist to make it easier once they've gone through their 4 weeks here. But they have had great attendance. I can't wait to have graduation next week for our first consultants, leaders, renewed consultants and leaders who attended all 4 weeks. Remember, there is a specific topic every week. You only go once to all 4 weeks, and then you graduate. So I wanted to pause a minute, and I wanted to take you to how to find things. I get asked this question every single solitary day on a webinar and in the field. So I want you to know everything we share with you is posted on WhatsApp if you're a leader, and posted on the consultant team, mainly for futures leaders and future leaders. And we do post things just specific to leaders on the Facebook Amber Region Leader page. But I want to just share with you that if you go into your email, I really try to only do 2 emails a month. Sometimes there's urgent information from Jafra. But as soon as our action and our goal setting webinar ends, I then send you an email within 48 hours. In there is the packet of tools I've talked about and your links to all of these recordings, all right? So just so you see my pattern, so you don't spend a lot of minutes searching, just type in your search bar on email, Jackie, or action planning, goal achieving, and you will see that those will pop up. you typically have everything, okay? So I shouldn't have to resend it to you. But I wanted to pause and just show you something really quick on my screen since we're in the Leaders Learning session. Okay, bear with me here. I'm gonna move this really quick. When you go into Facebook, what I want you to do when you go into Facebook, you may not know this, and if you do, forgive me, but I'm noticing I have to repeat myself, okay, with a lot of simple tools. And that's okay. We're here to learn together. When you go into the Amber Region consultant page, over on the left side is files. So anything new that you have shared or Lori and I have posted pops up. So you go there and it's in order of date. I have renewed almost all of our tools. You can see here a lot of postings. So, and you can keep looking, but everything you would need from invitations to recognition documents to our slides from our webinars, everything is here. So some of the things that, again, I have been posting is every time you have a new consultant and you want to plug her in to the Smart Start session and the Sunday night 4 Weeks to Success, her new consultant training, this is the packet you send to her. It's all done, and it's what Lori and Marie and I use every single week. So if they don't have that packet, they may feel lost. So you as a leader can send your welcome letter, and then you will be able to send her this packet so she can use it as her workbook when she attends our sessions, okay? So again, everything is here under files. If you wanted to have a recording, let's say I was looking for how do I do reports, okay? Go to the search bar and type in reports. And in there you can see any trainings that we have done on report training, okay? You'll see old, you'll see new. Here's the one we just did. Oops, sorry, that's peanut purple. We have one in here, sorry. Here's that Manuka honey one, okay? Here's the recording we did, how to read reports. I've had that asked again many, many times in the last 2 weeks. If you missed it, it's here, okay? So you can use your search bar, you can use files. There's one more tool on your Facebook page. We have topics. So you can go under this and you will find business tools. Everything, again, we try to put into categories, okay? So everything is here in topics. Lori and I may not always keep up to that. So if you don't find it, again, there's 3 different ways to find things. But you may not realize the tools on this page. My goal is to help you turn your minutes into meeting new people, and that's been minutes wasting searching, okay? So I hope that little share helped. Let me take us back to our program, all right? So again, just trying to keep you learning better ways to manage your time and results. We also have already posted all of our tours for the month of October. Remember, when you look on our calendar, this is in fuchsia. I may change that color because I noticed the colors when I print them look too much like red. But the pink on our calendar in the region is always our regional tour. So when you look at these dates, I'm going to be in Pomona. We're going to be in Escondido. We're going to be in Chandler, Arizona. We're going to be in Yuma. Wherever we are during this tour, you should be putting on Facebook, who do you know who lives in these cities? Jafra's coming. Who's looking for more beauty and more business, more hope, more opportunity, and a better way to look and feel their best? That's what those are for. Start utilizing and grow the USA. I saw Jackie post she was sponsoring in, I think, Ohio, maybe Virginia over the weekend. Awesome. So do that with where we're going in the region. We're using our regional budgets to build in that city. That's free to you, all right? So secondly, we will be posting, I'll post again today and email it to you all of those dates I talked about. Remember, we still are doing 2 times a month beauty and business sessions. The first one of the month is October 1st, and that is going to be the Age Eraser and Royal Jelly color. The 22nd will be our Mobile Spa and Scent business. and we're going to show them how to make sense, right? At the spa. I only do 2 a month now. 4:30 that day will be our beauty and business session, and 5:30 is your onboarding smart start for your new and renewed consultants. I don't care how old they are, if they're renewing and getting ready to go, that's what it's there for. These 2 sessions at 4:30, please, this is for you to bring guests. You can have people in a room and do a live party. I can only talk, I can't demonstrate. They can't smell and try. So use those as a live party for yourself, for your team, and get people across the nation joining you as well. They're going to see how to buy, book, and begin a business at those events. All right? So really maximize what's already in the plans for you. These invitations, again, the first one was posted where the tour is, but I will also be posting this update. That also leads you, sorry, bear with me. Those are the 2 days as well that we have the action planning and the goal achieving. So next Monday already is October, action planning, same time, same place at 8 a.m. Pacific with networking to follow. The following Monday, 3 weeks later, will be the goal achieving. So we action plan and we goal achieve. So save your dates. The calendar will come out this week. All right. In red, we have your coaching days. Wednesdays for our leaders who have set central district retail at these volumes, okay? Up to 50K for new and seasoned managers and DMs, growing to 50K at 8 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 if you're already at 50 and growing to 100, or 9 a.m. you're at 100 going to DM3. All of our DM3s and ambassadors, their paid title, you are on Mondays at noon. This is where you get your 30-minute coaching segment together with common goals, okay? If you've not joined us, please do. Future leaders, again, please go to the 4 weeks to success. We'll keep you on the 4 weeks you're there and 4 weeks later. And we're going to have, again, recognition celebration for graduation. And we have our own WhatsApp group each week for those that are attending, okay? So this is really exciting to really bring to you just a little gig of what's going on. All right. So this is from the Direct Selling News during your Lunch and Learn with your leader session today. I keep saying gig economy, side hustle. These are the words of the marketplace right now. But I wanted to explain it a little more. Why is this called a gig economy? It's because this is literally dubbed by the world, not direct selling. This is the gig economy that is growing exponentially. Here is why. Lyft drivers, Uber drivers, DoorDash. There's even more self-employed apps on the phone that people are taking on at their own freedom. This gig economy describes the ever-widening variety of non-employee income opportunities available to Americans today. Brand new and exponentially growing. 35% of the population, 1 in every 3 people, are doing what I just talked about. And it's going to grow to 43% by 2020, 60% by 2030. This, believe it or not, is competition to direct sellers. So you want to talk about it because when they're hiring, they call it need a side gig, want a side hustle. So use those words. Some direct selling companies may see it as a threat. We in Jafra see it as an opportunity. Could you imagine they're driving, using their car to deliver? How cool is it to deliver cosmetic marketing with it, where they can put brochures in the back of their seats? They could put videos on a tablet on the back of the driver's seat or the passenger seat. They can give out samples to every customer with a receipt. They can have their website advertised all over their windows and car doors. So that is, to me, one of the coolest things because they're multiplying. Side giggers want more side gigs. 75% of the women in direct sale, or 75% of the people in direct sales are women. So, and 25 are men. That's kind of grown. So you're going to see both kind of drivers, women and men. I've done a lot of Uber in the last couple of months. I will say, believe it or not, 75% were women. So I want you to think about, how do I reach that market? I don't know. I haven't been out there, but how do I find out my local drivers, etc.? So what a cool opportunity. Or start to watch them at the airport and give them an opportunity to multiply the money they make in their car. I just think it's pretty cool. So again, I wanted to just bring you a little education. This came from the Direct Selling News, because this is a season, like I said, when most of the part-time jobs or side gigs and hustle are going to come into play, including direct sales. So here's a couple of tips you might want to train your consultants on. When people are asked what is a pyramid, it is only when a company adds consultants, not clients. So Jafra could never be a pyramid, because we have client direct. We have my Jafra clients, or my clients direct, which is a mailing for catalogs, an auto ship Stay Royal. That means we sell to customers. So right away, you're out of the possible pyramid. Okay, just so you know, that's the best explanation today. This is only when companies, all they do is add legs and people to a business model. What is a Ponzi? A Ponzi is a financial pyramid. It's where people, the newcomers, pay money to a company. They invest in that company. Maybe they're buying a shopping app. What was this one? Lions? I don't even know it, to be honest, because I never look at these. But they ask you to have $1,000 or $2,000 that you start with, and then you receive royalties back. Okay? This is a high risk, because if not enough people come in, there's no money to pay to people. So that's a Ponzi. So when the Direct Selling News asked, what are the most sustainable business models of today's direct selling world? Here's the best. Southwestern, Watkins, Avon, Mary Kay, Shackley, Tupperware, Oriflame, Natura. These were the main ones they talked about. Forwerk was the third one listed. We started in 1883. Be proud of this, because people are starting to really want more information, or they're in multi-companies. And again, what did they say? The beauty and the food supplement industry are 50% of all of the direct selling revenue. I want you to feel empowered to sponsor this week and next week as we round into the final 3 months of the most income of the year. So direct sales gives people the opportunity to reach very high income with no education, no work experiences needed, but you do need discipline and time to earn money. I wanted you to have this verbiage of confidence if you're posting different stories this week, if you're out there talking about international e-commerce, if you're out posting for job opportunity type things, or training opportunities, I should say, interview opportunities. So please, again, I'll give you these slides, but I'm about empowering you. What sets us apart? We've been talking about this, but Jafra gives you a complete sampling business with tools that are shareable, like your fold-out guides, keeping it simple, monthly catalogs that have 4 to 6 fragrance samples in it. And the best is a free social marketing department for you. The key is you only have to order once a year, and say that, and we don't have a minimum order size. You're the best of the beauty with Royal, brand Royal, and the best in the business income with 50%. So the lowest you'll ever find with $1 order once a year is 30%. Be proud out loud, because that's the highest that most companies have. They have no risk, and we don't demand inventory. Free websites, no monthly fees, no quarterly fees, which most of them average $10 a month, and no memberships or annual memberships, which is normal in most companies today. Plus, all of your training is free, and we even provide a corporate coach. Ladies, this is unheard of. So no company I've found mails catalogs monthly and an action magazine to anyone. So again, and free social.jafra.com and a free website. So be out there talking about this. We even give free monthly incentives, which companies like Mary Kay, the leaders, buy all of the incentives for their team at a low price. So again, there's so much out there. All right. So again, use this napkin presentation in your red book, our income book. Make sure you keep copies of that for fast showing. This is a cut and paste, again, that is really simple to be talking about opportunity. I don't want to go through a lot of this, but what you want to do is really think about making your list for October. Who will you be hosting parties with? What are your theme parties when you look at the book? What are your favorite offers? Get ready to roll into October. All right, so close this out. How many will you finish with? Top 5 for 99. Talk to your team, talk to yourself. How many more will you go for this week? And the best, 49, 5 for 49. Masks and polishes are the rage of the industry. Think about those peppermint polish foot spas, hair masking spas, fall ginger body spas. Again, stock up and book Rocktober spa parties, all right? Halloween's coming too, don't forget. So Rocktober, or don't get spooked this month, right? So again, these are great giftables to be selling while you're on the phone for showers, weddings, birthdays, and holidays. These are some of the best gift giving right here, 5 for 49. And again, we also will see as we get ready for October and finish September. We always post your themes. We had the September sent-off parties, Royal Age Eraser parties, Bloom into Fall, Hand Harvest, Autumn Glow. These were some of the themes out of your September book. Remember October, there's Royal Refresh. This is what's in the book with words. Royal Color. Scent styles for fall. What a fun little style show. Hot, maybe color tips and scent styles, which are in your catalog. It's the Fall Herbal Reset Treatment Party. How cool is that? Pre-holiday events or the Master Parfumer again. So again, how cool is that? Look at your tabletops for September and October. We did a little bit of tipping on that. What were we seeing successful at tabletops? Be ready for sampling and be ready for partying. All right, that's getting you ready. The color reveal is coming. Make sure next week you've got kickoff parties, live Zoom parties, Facebook Live kicking off Jafra Royal Color. Just like Revitalize, you want to be prepared the first 2 weeks. Book as many as you can for you and your team and get some Royal hostesses. Why not host weekly shopping times? Royal shopping hours during this busy shopping season. Be your own QVC on Facebook or on Zoom. This is a time for shopping for people. They renew their wardrobes of skin, color, beauty, and fragrance, and they get ready for gift giving. So I wanted to bring, oops, sorry, forgive me, I clicked wrong, to you today to kind of help us start wrapping this up. Her quick share, she's so beautiful, she's so smart, and she took that Royal Hostess plan we talked about at conference, as well as we talked about this on some of our webinars to really think about a preferred hostess plan. So I wanted her to start wrapping up our seminar today, or Leaders Lunch and Learn, all about how to have Royal hostesses. So I want to invite to our stage Evelyn Abernathy.
Thank you, Jackie.
Take it away, girl.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I had a one-on-one with Jackie because I really wanted to do something different. I really love that idea of a Royal hostess where you have some of your repeat hostesses for the year. So here's what I looked at, and I've already launched it, and my hostesses that I've had in the past are very receptive to this, very excited about it. So so we do our your regular hostess plan, but then there's another thing that I added to it. I'm not sure if I told you, Jackie, is that at the party, if someone came to a party that her friend hosted, would say you have a party, and then someone booked a party from your party. Then when you go to your friend's party, I always introduce her as this is, Jackie. She has a PhD. Did you know she had a PhD? And everyone's like, what? PhD? And I'm like, yeah, she has a past hostess discount. So I give her 50% off of any product that she wants. So even at her friend's party, she's still getting more. And then for her first 90 days after whoever books her party, once their party's held, for that first 90 days, they get 10% off of anything they want. anything. So it's my way of gifting them, because I do tell them that they're my business partners. They're bringing people to me that I would not have met otherwise. So they have their 10%. And then after that, you know, they're 90 days. And I'm saying, okay, let's book your next party. So I already have people looking at booking for November, because they know after their November party, then they get 20%. So that next segment, they get 20% off every single item they want. So I'm still making money. They're making money. They're bringing new people to me. So it's win-win. And then after that, okay, well, yeah, it's great. You had 20% off. Now, are you ready for the next level? Let's do your 30%. So she books her third party, and then she gets 30% off everything she wants for that next 90 days. So it just keeps going on and on for the entire year. And so then after that third party, wasn't it wonderful to have 30% off? I mean, that's like the consultant's level, you know, basic level. Let's go up one more level. You have your fourth party, and then you get 40% off everything you want. And so, wow, of course, they want to do the 40%. And they already know this from the beginning. I've been telling them now, you know, you get your 10% and then 20, 30, 40. And then after that, after they've done their fourth party, they have their 90 days of getting their 40%, then they have a choice to make. You can go now to 50% by coming in as a consultant, or she had to start all over again and have her next party, and then she's at only 10% again. So this is my way of, number one, getting introduced to more people, help and gifting her throughout the year as my business partner, and then potentially having her either part of my team, or she can just do it all over again and start the whole process. So it's been fun. The people that I've spoken to about it love the idea, and they can do different groups. So I have one lady, she worked with some of her close friends and family, and then her next group, and for November, she's looking at, I just want to invite all my neighbors. And so they're always bringing new people to you. So I just thought it was really fun. Jackie and I worked on it together, and it was just a lot of fun. So any questions?
Yeah, so I love the approach that, again, if you're having this preferred hostess discount, that they could look at different groups versus the same group in different themes, right? So you've got different themes, you've got different seasons with reasons, right? To get people together for something new and different, or even add new groups to it. So I love that. There's kind of those two different approaches, right? So as you launch this, how did everyone feel about it, and how did you feel about it?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, it's been fun. And you're right, Jackie. I did mention, you know, we have so many different parties. We've got skincare, we've got color. And so November, I'm telling them, you know, this is a great time for holiday. We have our holiday lunch. You'll have all the new holiday products. Have your friends come over, and they're doing their shopping, their holiday shopping through you. So it's been really great. They seem to love the idea. I've got to now get the next bookings on. I've already had people ordering and get their 10% off of their products. So it's been wonderful.
And one of the things I know that Evelyn and I were talking about was, this is really a sponsoring tool, right? So if you don't like the word discount, to me, anyone who's going to keep bringing me people, that's worth a discount, right? And so again, in any party she attends, I love what you said. If that hostess, she's a PhDer, that's cute, by the way. If she is a royal doctor, right? So if she ends up attending any party, at that party, she can get an additional one new item at half price. I think that's pretty cool too. So it keeps her coming. But every time you close out that order, as Evelyn and I were brainstorming, it was like a way to say, how did you like 10%? Could you imagine 30%? Could you imagine 50%? So every order is a sponsoring to say, you're already bringing in 10 to 12 new people every 90 days. They could be your client base. You know, you could be your own hostess if you wanted to. So it's that turning that 10%, 20, 30, 40 into that sponsoring opportunity. And so again, I love it. And here's the truth. Remember, everything's what's in it for them. Our Royal line with 1 pump per bottle is made to last 90 days. So why do people have a party every 90 days? Ladies, my goal is you never pay retail. Never. So my goal is to help you not only have fun and earn more, but every 90 days you're going to need me. You can do Stay Royal at 40%, but that's only 5 products. You can do PhD and have 10 at 67%, right? Every 90 days, or you can be a consultant and have it every month, you know, at 70 to 80%. So you decide if you want to buy, book, or begin. But booking is that happy medium. When you offer 3 things, did you know 80% of the crowd goes to the middle? They don't like the lowest and they don't always like the highest. Right. So they at least start there. Then when you pause at the end of the party and you say, did you know, Evelyn, I know you're going to be a PhDer, but these could be your bookings because I just made $300 today. Are you sure you don't want to turn this into the begin versus just another book, right?
Right.
So, right?
So yeah. So I have I have one of the hostesses, her friends are like, you need to do this because she was a PhD, her friend who was a PhD at her party. She said, well, how much were your sales? And it was well over 500. And she goes, oh my gosh, you need to be doing this. You have a lot of connections. You have a lot of friends. And so her friends are talking her into doing this. So we're just trying to, you know, get it going. Yeah.
That's the power of a party versus a personal.
Right.
The friends tell them what to buy, who should have a party, who should join, never you. Exactly. I'll tell you, that's why I just never, I don't like one-on-ones. I want friends talking them into it, not me, right? So that's the best part. And you just get to tell the story and, you know, have that fun. So Evelyn, I love this. Let me pause before we get to our close. Any questions or comments for Evelyn on her PhD?
I think it's a masterful plan.
Simple too, right?
Yeah, it's really
yes.
simple.
Yeah. Love it. Thank you, Cheryl.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it.
and how was your party calendar, Evelyn?
So the party, I tell you, last month exploded. It started July. I had a party. It wasn't high sales, just a little bit, but parties just started happening from that party. And because I think really that he was PhD, but okay, so you can order from your friend, that's great, but it ends there. But when they realize, wow, when I have a book or party from her, she gets more still. And they were really, I noticed that was a trend with them. And so I had more and more parties booked. Well, now I had a couple that have postponed, so we're still rolling into the next. And I have other people that's on my list that want to get on the calendar. So I'm just working the calendar and getting them plugged in.
Love it. And I know I've been working with Evelyn for the last year, and getting those parties always seemed kind of like this struggle, right? And she'd be like, I know I want to do parties. So she would go get them. But what we were trying to do is keep her calendar full, right? Versus so much prospecting all the time. And it wasn't her forte. She was like, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't like that, but I feel like I have to. And it felt like this struggling wall every time we turned around, starting over all the time. Mm-hmm. So all of a sudden she just really, made a decision, I believe, always starts there, and said, it's party time. And took July, and all you need is one party with a lot of people booking. And it seems like that momentum is there. And then when we saw this in August, that's what she gravitated to, is this PhD. So how cool is it? You open your calendar and every month it's already full from people who want the next party. That's what you want, is that wanting it waiting list, right? So again, if you just had 5 of these, right? There is right there 5 PhDs. Think about that. You literally already have 20 parties guaranteed, right? So the key is get that to 10. There's 40 parties. That's almost 1 a week the whole year, and you're booked. That's not enough. I like 2, but I'm just saying. So again, super cool. Thank you so much for really taking that, owning it, doing it, and then sharing it with us today. So thank you, Evelyn. Yay!
Thank you. The power of going to conference, ladies, because when I heard that idea, I had to run with it.
She did. That was her takeaway, and she was like, help my brain, boom, and there she went, and now it's already working. So thank you for sharing and putting us on the fast track. So I want to say thank you to all of you joining us. Our hour is up here, so we've got to go into our fun sharing of recognition and celebration for the month of August, and as well as what we've been doing with Peanut Purple. So this now concludes our action planning session for today. Did you all gain something from today?
Yes.
Okay, what was your brain aha moments? I like to always hear feedback, and then we'll go to the next part. What was your brain aha moments?
I liked the ideas for utilizing all of the weekly focuses for the national this and national that to really get some good marketing going, and following up with businesses to do more joint marketing with them. And I love the past hostess discount. I mean, I think that that's it's a real win-win. And we've got I'm planning a series of 4 parties here at my home starting this Thursday night, and each one of them focuses on a different part of our product line. So I'm going to implement this hostess discount to encourage scheduling at our party Thursday night.
Excellent. Love it. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, anyone else? Top takeaways from today that you know helped you with your goal achieving and action planning?
I love buy today, book today, or begin today. How simple is
Yeah.
that? The
Yeah.
3 B's in the beauty and business.
I know, it's like simple words, right? It's like, oh my
I
gosh.
do. Sometimes you struggle with the verbiage, and love it.
Thank you. Okay, all right, one more share. Anyone else before we go?
Jackie, thank you for that how-to on the internet to figure out Facebook in the search bar. I'm gonna spend my time more wisely now. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know, it was funny when we were doing a lot of different segments on the tour. I'm like, oh, I just assume people know how to do those things, right? So it's okay. It doesn't mean you don't get it. You haven't caught it. You haven't figured it out, right? And landed on it by accident. So thank you for that. Okay. All right. So this will end our recording session. We're going to begin now